Again, this is continuation of Proverbs 7, 8, at least. Uh, my son, each of us individually, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. So keep his words, keep them close to your heart, in your heart. Treasure up my commandments with you, within you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teachings as the apple of your eyes, to stay focused on them. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister. Call insight your intimate friend. Reserve you from the loose woman. It's just referencing metaphor for sin and temptation. And the adventurous from the adventurous with her smooth words. And don't take offense saying it's a woman. It's written in the old tongue. It's a very male-oriented world. Not speaking specifically of women, saying that they're all loose, so on and so forth. It's referencing giving it a female gender, which may itself be a misinterpretation. At the window of my house, I have looked out through my lattice. So in other words, God sees all. I have seen among the simple, and have perceived among the youths, a young man without sense. Many may be feel like he's speaking directly to you, which is ideal. But also at the same time referencing all mankind. So again, all these words deep down have, again, at least two dual meanings and speaking duality to who it's being spoken to, the individual level and then the mankind level. I've seen a young man without sense passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house, the house of temptation, in the twilight, in the evening, at the time of night and darkness. So he sees everything at all moments. Nothing's hidden. And lo, a woman meets him. Temptation meets him, dressed as a harlot, wily of heart. In other words, darkness meets him. It can be woman, because Lilith, evil takes many forms, is male and female minions. So for a woman, it could be as a man. For a man, it might be as a woman. Or man for man, woman for woman these days. So you gotta be careful. Let's say that this is not the LGBTQ reference. This is speaking the way things are today. Lo, a woman meets him, dressed as a harlot, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with impudent face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices. Today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you. Seek you eagerly, I have found you. I have decked my couch with coverings, colored spreads of Egyptian linen. I perfumed my bed with myrrh and aloes and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. I was warning you of temptations. Any form. A group of people, friends, can be female to male, female to male, female, male to male, male to the woman. A group of friends, group of relatives, group of partygoers, revelers, people not unbelievers. Referencing all of them. They tempt you, draw you out, and give you filled with lies and deceit. And they know how to bait the hook to draw you out. So beware. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, and as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast, till an arrow pierces his entrails, as a bird rushes into a snare, he does not know that it will cost him his life, his eternal life. So you've got to be on guard. And when you do fall, you're all going to be drawn out in the guilt, into sin and temptation, into failures, screw up. Do not resist it. Do not let it drag you down and hold you. Reject it. Turn back to God. You have to do it over and over and over again. Continue to turn away from it and offer that guilt and that sin, those burdens, whatever form they may be, up to Him 3 times daily, and it will get easier to resist what is not for you, what is not God. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways, do not stray into her paths. For many a victim has she laid low, yea, all her slain are a mighty host. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. Be on guard, be on guard. It's not just talking about sexual thing or a partying thing. It's talking about all that darkness uses to tempt you. Anything that's not concordant with God. Proverbs 8. Does not wisdom call? Does not understanding raise her voice? In other words, am I not always speaking to you? In the light? On the heights beside the way, in the paths she takes her stand, beside the gates in front of the town, at the entrance of the portal she cries aloud. He's always there. Light, God is always there in some form, calling out to you. Don't do this, don't go there. It's like the old cartoons, you just had a little black dressed cartoon figure on one shoulder and the white one in the other shoulder. Always each trying to whisper in your ear to get your attention. Listen to the right one. When you don't listen to the wrong one, and later on, correct yourself. Do that guilt and sin offering, and turn back to listen to the right one. From intuition, God's always trying to speak to you. Darkness is always going to be trying to whisper in your ear as well. Until you're in the light, as that message said. Until you're totally in the light, you're not safe from its temptations, its attacks. It calls to lightness calls to you and says, to you, O men, I call, my cries to the sons of men. O simple ones, learn prudence. O foolish men, pay attention. Hear, for I will speak noble things, and from my lips will come what is right. For my mouth will utter truth, wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are righteous, there is nothing twisted or crooked in them. And as you grow in this discernment of darkness, and perceive its, and aware of its various methods and temptations and ways it tries to get to draw you out, you do become stronger. And you will feel that you're not getting stronger because you're being attacked more, but you are getting stronger. I went through this myself. I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere, but I was growing stronger. But as you grow stronger, you're growing closer to light. It means darkness is going to attack you even more. In other words, it's saying, hey, I set my little privates and sergeants, and they're not getting the job done because he's getting stronger, it's closer to light, so I'm going to send my lieutenants and my captains, more forces. So don't be disheartened by that. Continue to stay focused. Do the best you can every day. When you fall, stumble, dust yourself off, and continue going in the right direction. Hear, for I will speak noble things, and my lips will come what is right, for my mouth will utter truth. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips, all the words of my mouth are righteous. There is nothing twisted or crooked in them. They are all straight to him who understands, right to those who find knowledge. So it'll make sense when you register. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold, for wisdom is better than jewels. And all that you may desire cannot compare with her, cannot compare with wisdom. In her, a female, her or she, woman, as wisdom is good and as evil. So it's not a gender thing. I, wisdom, dwell in prudence. I find knowledge and discretion. You will. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. To be humble and meek. I have counsel and sound wisdom. I have insight. I have strength. By me kings reign and rulers decree what is just. Hopefully. Historically, not so much. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor. Seek the Lord, you will find him. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and prosperity. So riches and honor, not riches of gold and money and so on and so forth. Riches, spiritual riches, riches of heaven, honor with me, enduring eternal wealth and prosperity of spirit. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, my yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness and the paths of justice, endowing with wealth those who love me, filling their treasuries. Again, think, your treasures in heaven. The Lord created me at the beginning of his work, the first of his acts of gold. So speaking of the word is good, wisdom. Wisdom comes from words. Wisdom is words. So it's telling us that the Lord created me at the beginning of his work, first of his acts of old. Ages ago I was set up at the first, before the beginning of the earth. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no springs abounding with water. Before the mountains had been shaped, before the hills I was brought forth. Before he had made the earth with its fields, and the first of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there, the Word. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep. When he made firm the skies above. When he established the fountains of the deep. When he assigned to the sea its limit, so that the waters might not transgress his command. When he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him like a master workman. The Word, Christ. Christ is the Word. I was daily his delight, rejoicing before him always, rejoicing in his inhabited world, delighting in the sons of men. Now, my sons, listen to me. Happy are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and do not neglect it. Happy is the man who listens to me. The other one, watching daily at my gates, waiting beside my doors. For he who finds me finds life, obtains favor from the Lord. But he who misses me injures himself. All who hate me love death. So, in the Proverbs of Solomon, I'll do number 9, still speaking about the same topic. Proverbs 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has set up her 7 pillars. She has slaughtered her beasts. She has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her maids to call from the highest places in the town. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. In other words, humble. To him who is without sense, she says, Come, eat of my bread and drink of the wine I've mixed. Leave simpleness and live and walk in the way of insight. It's calling to you to be humble and meek, hearing the word, answering the call. He who corrects a scoffer gets himself abuse, and he who reproves a wicked man incurs injury. Do not reprove a scoffer, or he will hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. Give instructions. In other words, reprove somebody who's a scoffer, somebody who's not walking in the light or seeking the light. This guy jump all over you. Those who truly seek the light, they will accept that scoff, that correction. They will thank you for it. Give instruction to a wise man, he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the Holy One is insight. For by me your days will be multiplied, and years will be added to your life. If you are wise for yourself. If you scoff, you alone will bear it. A foolish woman is noisy, she is wanton and knows no shame. She sits at the door of her house, she takes a seat on the high places of the town, calling to those who pass by who are going straight on the way. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. To him who is without sense, she says, Stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he does not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol. So those who are foolish pass by, easily listen to darkness, temptations, and they go following along its ways. It takes you by the hand and leads you astray. Those who are simple in spirit, in understanding and knowledge, spiritual knowledge, but easily led astray. Speaking of intelligence, very intelligent people are just spiritually knowledgeable, simple. And they're easily led astray, telling you that stolen water is sweet. It's easier to take from others than to give. Do everything in secret. It won't be seen by God. Nothing's hidden. He who does not know that the dead are there. It's the wrong path. That the guests and those that are in there are in the depths of Sheol. Will fall into that trap. So, word of the Lord, peace, praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. And on 9, pick up at number 10 next time. So I hope that gives some understanding to you. Again, don't take everything as he and she as being a he and she, a man and woman. take it that way, perceive it that way. So always stay safe, mask up, be respectful of others, peace of Christ. God bless.